Views in Project 2007. Hi, and welcome to this new chapter on customizing and optimizing the projects in Project 2007. In this lesson, we are going to discuss different views that we have in Project 2007. In one of our lessons, we talked about views, but that time we talked only about some views, and we haven't explored more than that, so let's explore that here. We have Project 2007 open, so let's see some more views. Click on the View menu and see this is the list of views we have in Project 2007. We can also have a sheet-like view. The perfect example of this is the resource sheet. It's a kind of Excel-like view. We also have many views. Let's again click on the View menu and then click on More Views here. See, we have many views listed here. We can have a form view in Project 2007. Let's scroll down and search for Resource Form View. See, this view more or less looks like a form. This view is known as a Resource Form View. We can also have a Calendar view in Project 2007. Click on the View menu and then click on Calendar, and this shows up the Calendar view. We can have an Everyday Task view. There is one more interesting view in Project 2007, and that is the Network Diagram view. Click on the View menu and then select Network Diagram. See, we now have a network diagram-like view. We can see the starting date, the duration of the task. Also, we can see the appropriate resource as well. Another important view is the Resource Usage view. Click on the View menu and then select Resource Usage. This view is a pretty different view, as it shows the resources and the tasks assigned to each. Right now we're concentrating only on work, and that's why work is displaying here. If we want to see the cost or actual work done, we can do that by modifying this view. Right-click here and select Cost. This adds another line to the details filed. We can also add many fields by right-clicking here and then selecting Detail Styles. This opens up a new dialog box, a Detail Styles dialog box. We can add more fields by selecting a field here, clicking on the Show All button so it adds up here, and then click OK. This is one of the very important views in Project 2007. We are going to look into this view in more detail in our forthcoming lessons, so we're going to give it less priority now. So, as you can see here, we are switching to different views by going to the View menu every time and then selecting the appropriate view. But there is one simple way in Project 2007. We can enable that by going to View menu again and then selecting the View bar here. This shows all the views in Project 2007. We can also select more views by clicking on the down arrow here and by selecting More Views here. But this shows up the same window again that we saw right now. Now we can look into different views with a simple click. With this handy feature in one hand, we will create a new view that really suits our project. We will continue in the next lesson, creating a view. Creating a custom view. We talked about resources, dependencies, and now it's time for us to look into views, and exactly custom views. We have seen many views in Project 2007, but now we're going to create a view that is a custom view. To create a custom view, click on View and then select More Views. You'll be seriously surprised to see a New option here. Click on New here to create a new view. Immediately, a small window arises that asks us whether we need a combinational view or a single view. We're going to discuss combinational views in our next lesson in detail. So click on Single View and then click OK. Now another window opens. We can define the name of our view here. Let's name this view as IT Plan View. Here we can define the opening page, that is, what view to appear when we open this view. When we click on the drop-down here, we can see a good number of views. Let's choose the Gantt chart as our screen. We can add tables to our views. To add tables, we add some extra lines and columns here. Now we're going to add cost. We can group our data. If we need to group our data, we need to define it here. Let's say no group here. We are not going to group our data. Again, if we need to filter our data, we can do that here. I want to show all the data, so select All Tasks from the drop-down, and finally click OK. See, immediately this window got updated. This is the view we have created just now, so click on it and then click Apply. See, immediately our view got changed, and we can see the details of costs here. If we want to edit, we have to go to the same steps. Go to the View menu and select More Views. Select Our View, this is our view, select it, and then click on the Edit button. We have the same window open. We can change or edit the view here. So, as we said, we have two views, Combinational View and Single View. We've now discussed the single view, so in the next lesson we are going to talk about the combinational view. Creating a combinational view. In our previous lesson we discussed creating a single view. Now in this lesson we are going to talk about creating a combinational view. We can manipulate views to see either a single or combination configuration. Combination views display the view that we've selected as well as a second view that includes information about the selected task. Let's discuss how to enable this in Project 2007. We have the Gantt view as the default view. Click on Views and then click on More Views. Click on New here. See, this is what we discussed in the previous lesson. Now we're going to talk about the combinational view. Before doing that, let's learn one more thing. Click Cancel here and cancel here also. Sometimes we may be put in a situation to deal with a lot of data, and for those times we need more views to read and access all the data. With one view the condition cannot be assigned, so we need to have multiple views. We have many views listed here, so let's click on Network Diagram View. See, it gives a nice presentation of our data, but it doesn't present all the data. So we need to go for another view to make sure all the data is listed. Holding the Shift key, I'm going to click on the next view, which is the Task Usage view. See, now we have two views providing more data. So let's keep these two views. One view is Network Diagram, and the other one is Task Diagram. Now, do the same again. Go to the View menu and click on More Views. Click on New now. It asks the same question again, whether we need a single view or a combinational view. Select Combinational View and then click OK. Now, here comes the new window. It asks for the name of our new view. Just write IT Plan Combination. Here we have top and bottom. As we click on the drop-down, we have plenty of views. These top and bottom panes represent two single views. One is the top view, and the other is the bottom view. In the top view, select Network Diagram, and in the bottom, select the Task Form views as we discussed earlier. Click OK. Again, this window got updated immediately, and this is the view we created just now. Click it, then click Apply. Now see, our view looks pretty different. We have the network diagram in the top view and the task form in the bottom view. Using Project 2007, we can create multiple views according to our convenience. In the next set of lessons, we are going to discuss tables in Project 2007.